At funerals, some families choose an open casket for a final goodbye, while others prefer a private farewell. For many, seeing their loved one brings closure. For others, it's too painful. Celebrities are no exception. Sometimes their final moments are shared publicly. In this video, we'll explore 10 famous figures who had open casket funerals. Number 10. James Brown. James Brown, the godfather of soul, made the world dance with his unmatched energy and spirit. Throughout his long career, he transformed music forever. On December 25, 2006, after a lifetime of rhythm and passion, Brown quietly passed away due to heart and lung issues. At his funeral, thousands gathered to honor him. His open casket, crafted from 24-karat gold, gleamed under soft lights, symbolizing the brilliance he brought to the world. Among the mourners was Michael Jackson, paying tribute to his idol. The room, though filled with grief, pulsed with memories of Brown's vibrant beats. Flowers, whispers, and silent tears surrounded his resting place. His groundbreaking influence, from soul to hip-hop, lives on. James Brown's legacy continues to echo through every beat that moves hearts today. Number 9. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. stood as a symbol of love, unity, and peaceful change. His dream of freedom and equality touched millions. After his assassination, his body was placed in an open casket in Atlanta on April 9th. Over 1,000 mourners, young and old, workers and families, gathered to pay their respects. His gentle face lay still, the wound in his neck a stark reminder of the violence that ended his life. Mourners kissed his forehead, whispered prayers, and wept softly, their grief filling the room with tender silence. Flowers and handwritten notes were left, small tokens of gratitude for his life's work. Though sorrow and shock marked his passing, his family clung to the hope he had inspired. In that sacred moment, each tear and whispered farewell carried the promise that his dream would live on, lighting the way for generations to come. Number 8. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, crowned the king of pop, enchanted millions with his voice, moves, and heart. From his days with the Jackson 5, he stood out for his immense talent and warm spirit. Michael's life blended dreams, hard work, and dazzling performances. On June 25, 2009, his sudden death from a drug overdose stunned the world. At his private funeral at Forest Lawn, family gathered around his open casket. Under soft lights, Michael's peaceful face looked as if he were simply sleeping, his familiar features glowing warmly. Relatives shared whispered memories, Disneyland trips, early tours, and simple laughter. Fresh flowers surrounded him, their colors speaking of life amid loss. Though a global superstar, Michael's funeral reminded everyone of the kind-hearted man behind the fame. His open casket farewell was a tender, heartfelt tribute, celebrating a life that brought joy, magic, and music to millions. Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button and click the notification bell right now. Number 7. Hank Williams. Hank Williams, born in Alabama, spoke to the soul of everyday people with his heartfelt country songs. His music, filled with honesty and sorrow, made him a beloved icon. Sadly, his life ended too soon due to a dangerous mix of alcohol and morphine. On a New Year's journey in 1953, Hank passed away quietly, leaving a hole in the music world. Over 2,000 mourners gathered in Montgomery, Alabama for his funeral. His open casket, simple and plain, matched the humble spirit of the man who gave so much through song. His peaceful face offered comfort to grieving fans. Photographs from that day captured a nation in mourning. Though Hank Williams' time was short, his songs and spirit live on, forever echoing in the hearts of those who find comfort in his timeless music. Number 6. Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, a legendary martial artist and actor, captivated millions with his strength, talent, and powerful screen presence. In 1973, after completing Enter the Dragon in Hong Kong, he suffered from cerebral edema, sudden brain swelling, that tragically ended his life. A public mourning was held before his body was flown to Seattle for burial. His open casket funeral revealed his calm, peaceful face, framed by soft lights and gentle decorations. Linda, his wife, and their children, dressed in simple white mourning robes, walk slowly by his casket, their hearts heavy with loss. Above a banner read, "A star sinks in a sea of art." Nearly 20,000 fans, friends and fellow actors gathered, bowing their heads and leaving tokens of love. Despite rumors surrounding his death, his family chose to honor his genius and the joy he brought to the world. In that silent farewell, each tear spoke of a love that would never fade. Number 5. Eva Perón. Eva Perón, Argentina's beloved First Lady, championed the poor with passion and kindness. Her fierce spirit lifted countless lives, and her legacy still beats in the hearts of millions. Eva's life blended glamour, struggle, and deep devotion to justice. After her death in 1952 from illness, 2 million Argentinians mourned her. Yet her story didn't end there. Her body remained hidden for nearly 20 years before being displayed in an open casket in 1974 beside Juan Perón. Though her coffin was modest, her presence overwhelmed visitors with emotion. Her serene face reflected both hardship and hope, drawing tearful crowds to honor her memory. Eva's farewell wasn't just a goodbye, it was a testament to a woman who gave everything for her people. Her spirit of compassion, strength, and relentless love continues to inspire Argentina and the world to this day. Number 4. Boris Yeltsin. Boris Yeltsin, the first president of post-Soviet Russia, steered his country through profound transformation. Bold and determined, he worked to introduce democracy after years of strict control. His leadership, though filled with both triumphs and hardships, made him a symbol of resilience. Yeltsin passed away in April 2007 at 76 from heart failure, a reminder of the burdens great leaders often bear. At his open-casket funeral in Moscow's Grand Cathedral of Christ the Savior, over 20,000 people, including world leaders, came to say goodbye. The quiet ceremony, bathed in soft light, reflected both sorrow and deep respect. White-robed priests led prayers as mourners slowly filed past his calm, peaceful figure. It was a final tribute to a man who dared to push for freedom during uncertain times. Open-casket funerals like Yeltsin's stir profound emotions, offering closure for some, while for others, reopening the deep sadness of loss. Number 3. Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela, South Africa's first black president, fought tirelessly against apartheid, inspiring millions with his courage and compassion. After nearly 30 years in prison, he became a symbol of hope worldwide. In May 1994, Mandela took office, proving that one person's spirit could transform a nation. When he passed away in December 2013, people across the globe mourned. At his open-casket funeral, held under soft light, mourners quietly paid their respects. Through a clear glass lid, Mandela's features appeared peaceful and calm. Military guards stood watch, while the gentle hum of prayers filled the air. Each person passing by seemed to feel a personal connection, as if Mandela was whispering a final message of unity and hope. Draped in the South African flag, his casket reminded the world of his enduring legacy, a leader whose kindness and strength left a lasting mark far beyond his homeland. Number 2. Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa was a humble nun who spent her life caring for the poor and sick. With a warm smile and a kind heart, she became a symbol of hope to millions worldwide. Known for her gentle ways and selfless service, she devoted her life to easing suffering. When she passed away in 1997 in Kolkata, the world mourned deeply. Her open casket, simple and adorned with fresh flowers, reflected her life of humility. As her body was carried toward the Nagi Indoor Stadium, people lined the streets to say a final goodbye. The scene was filled with a deep, quiet sadness and a warm glow of gratitude. Every face in the crowd carried memories of her endless compassion. The beauty of her open casket served as a final, tender farewell to a life spent giving love and hope. Number 1. Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, led the nation through its darkest period, the Civil War. Known for his wisdom, honesty, and compassion, Lincoln fought to unite the country and end slavery. Tragically, he was assassinated in 1865, just a week after the Civil War ended, becoming the first U.S. president killed in office. His body was placed in an open casket, and taken on a funeral train journey retracing his 1861 inauguration path. Over 1,700 miles, millions lined the tracks across 6 states to say goodbye. In every city but New Jersey, Lincoln's body was displayed for public mourning. His calm, dignified face reflected the weight of his sacrifices. As crowds stood silently, many with tears in their eyes, the scene became a deep reflection of loss and gratitude. In that tender farewell, Lincoln's legacy of unity and hope lived on. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. Thanks for watching.